Well, good day everyone. It's great to be here again today. If you haven't heard, last Sunday when we had our members meeting, we affirmed as a church that we'd be appointing DJ Konz as the new lead pastor for New Vine in 2022, which is so exciting. Congratulations, DJ.
Thanks, Lou.
How's the week been? How are you feeling about this?
Well, to start with, I'm feeling really humbled and honoured by the support of the church and by the opportunity to step in and join the team. Really looking forward to that. On the other hand, it's been a week of mixed emotions. As I work at Alpha Crucis College, head of school there, and I've had to walk my team through the news that I'm moving on. So mixed emotions, but overall, I'm really excited.
Yeah, I can imagine that must have been a tough week with some tricky things to navigate through. Can you quickly let us know, what does the timeline look like in regards to when you're going to kick off here at New Vine?
Yeah, certainly. So I'm really committed to finishing well at Alpha Crucis, as you'd expect. So I will work through there up till Christmas, setting the team up for next year, and while they're recruiting for my replacement there. Then I'll take a few weeks of leave with the family over Christmas and afterwards. And then I'll just go back for a couple of days of handover and wrap up mid-January at Alpha Crucis, and then I'll be joining New Vine in late January. Yeah,
well, I hope those few weeks of leave are good for you, mate, because you're going to need it. Jumping in here. Can you let us know, what does this new role going to look like for you in 2022?
Well, on a practical level, it's 4 days a week. So most of our staff work part-time. I think all of them work varying degrees of part-time, just about. Right. So I will be too. That's 4 days a week, so including Sundays. So I'll be around in the church doing church stuff. A lot of the time I am keeping my foot in the door with my sort of academic work 1 day a week. So I'll kind of set aside 1 day a week to do some research and perhaps teaching and things there. But otherwise, I'll probably be putting my hand up for some more preaching and getting the team together, looking forward and thinking about our sort of strategic direction and our vision as a church for the coming sort of 3, 5, maybe 10 years. Yeah,
great. Over this last year, like you've been employed at New Vine a day a week, to have a look, I guess that bird's eye view, zooming out a little bit and, having a look at some of the strategic side of New Vine, where it is we need to head. What would you say are some of the key priorities for us as a church moving into 2022 and beyond?
Yeah, well, the good news there in that, because I've been working a day a week, as you say, some of that work's already done. Yeah. We have, I think, in place a strategic framework. So some of the priorities will really be, as a team, determining what's God calling us to for the next 3, 5, 10 years. What's that sort of vision that He's giving us and calling us to follow after and seek after and run after. And then it'll be a matter of putting some strategy around that. So within the strategic framework, developing a detailed strategic plan that focuses sort of on reaching out and also growing within. So growing our people in their walk with Jesus, growing our kids, growing our youth, growing our young adults, growing all of our New Vine family, but at the same time also being intentional about connecting with our community. And talking about key priorities, some will have heard me talk a few times about the massive sort of representation of families in our community here in Maryland, Fletcher, Minmi. That's growing. And so a key priority will really be, how do we reach and grow in the area of kids, families, youth and young adults. So we'll be looking to bring on a new staff member, focusing in that families, kids ministry area. That's a key priority hire, and we'll be putting a lot of strategy around that as a team.
Yeah. Oh, it's so exciting. And I really hope that as even people hear this and start to think towards the future and think about their involvement, they get this sense of excitement about what it is that God might have before us as a church. Yeah, it's so great we've got to this point. But, as we said, those last 25 years have been incredible. Yeah. But let's build and dream and all work towards a brighter future even together, which is incredibly exciting. Mate, for your family, this has been a wild ride for them as well. How are they going with this change?
Oh, look, they're great. They're really supportive, excited in their own ways. In some ways, things won't change that much for them. Yeah. So Lou has her own professional vocation. She's busy with that. She'll keep serving in New Vine in the ways that she's been serving. But she'll, of course, still have her own life, an own role outside of New Vine. And of course, we have two kids who are still in their sort of childhood journeys, and being parents of a daughter with additional needs, that takes up quite a bit of loose time, some of mine as well. So life will kind of carry on, but Emmy, our youngest, she's pretty excited. She's said, I think, something like, as long as everybody doesn't expect me to be perfect, it'll be fine. So I reassured her that I'm certainly hoping they don't expect me to be perfect either. But no, they're excited, and they've been a great support through the process.
Yeah, that's excellent. No, we love you guys heaps, and we're so excited to have you guys on board in this role. Mate, any other comments you'd like to just fill people in on at the moment? Anything else you'd like to share?
Yeah, I think 2022 is something of a new opportunity, I think, because we hopefully, God willing, are coming out of the back of the 2 years of sort of lockdown and restrictions, online, back in person, that sort of thing. Ministry gurus are saying you can't think back to 2019 as the normal. Yeah. You've got to think this is the new normal. Yes. Where are we going to look forward to from there? And I agree with that. I think that's our great opportunity, is to look forward, look around us at the community, accept sort of where things are at now, rather than trying to turn back the clock a few years or 10 years or 50 years, whatever. Look where we are now, look forward and go, what is God wanting to do in this new season that starts now? And how, we've got such great facilities here, we've got such a great team. The opportunities are before us, there'll be challenges, there'll be bumps in the road, but I think New Vine's best years can still be ahead of it. And that's saying something considering the great years we've had to date.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. Well, mate, thank you again for your time. We'll hopefully even put together maybe a couple more of these videos in the lead up to you kicking off. But yes, as I said, we're so excited for this. We just hope this has been a good process and helpful for you as well, just to, again, be able to hear from DJ in this way. God bless you guys, and we'll see you soon.